Welcome TM viewers to another episode of Things My Dad Didn't Teach Me. Today I'm going to show you guys how to actually repair an irrigation leak. Doing this repair will save you about $120. The cost of your materials will run you about $5 between the coupling and the tubing. Step number one, we want to locate the leak. Step number two, you want to turn the irrigation system to the off position. Step number three, you want to remove any excess water that may have pooled up around the location of the leak. So I just took a cup and started removing the excess water. So step number four, you want to remove the surrounding soil. So I just took a shovel and actually started digging to the left and to the right of where I actually located the leak. Step number five, you want to cut the tubing 6 inches to the left and 6 inches to the right of where you located the leak in the tube. You can actually use a razor blade, or you can actually get yourself some tube cutters here, which I happen to actually have a pair of tube cutters. Tube cutters only, in a package. I think I ended up paying about $6 to $7 for the tube cutting kit. But again, like I said earlier, you can just use a razor. Step number six, you want to grab a 5/8 inch coupling. I think I ended up paying like 99 cents for these couplings, and they go on fairly simple. My tubing is a 5/8 inch tubing, so I had to get 5/8 inch couplings. Make sure you get the right size coupling for your tubing, and you apply a little bit of pressure and you just rotate it directly onto the existing tubing. Step number seven, you want to repeat this action on the other side of the tube. So you can see here that I've already started to attach it here. So I'm just going to secure it a little bit more, twist it on a little bit further. The more you twist it and apply pressure, the further on it'll slide onto the actual tube coupling. While twisting this coupling on, I'm actually pushing this coupling almost to the point where the tube inside of it is about a quarter of the way through the actual tube coupling itself. So when you go to actually tie the other tube into the two different tube couplings, you want to be at about the halfway point within each of the tube couplings. So step number eight, I want to cut the replacement tube to size. So notice I have a 5/8 inch poly tube set. They come in 2 feet strips. I paid $1.99 for this, so you just cut it down to size. Remember, you want it to go to about the halfway point inside your coupling on both the left and right side. So leave yourself some excess when you go to cut this tubing. Alright, step number 9, you just want to twist the replacement tube into the couplers, both on the left side and the right side. And again, it's just a matter of twisting these directly in. Very simple, guys. You're going to save yourself about $120 on something that literally took me about 10 minutes to do total. So a lot of these projects, like I always tell you, you can actually do these projects. We pay a lot of money to have somebody come out and do something that doesn't require a whole lot of effort. So don't be afraid to tackle some of these problems, guys. I'm actually doing this repair for a friend of mine, actually for a neighbor, and they called me and said, hey, they actually are having an issue with the irrigation system, so I told them I'd come down and fix it. Now that we've actually connected the tubing into both the couplings on the left and right side, that's it. We're pretty much finished here. All that's left to do is actually backfill the dirt into the hole here, put the rocks back on top, cut the irrigation system on, and we're done. 10 easy steps to resolve an issue with a busted irrigation system that would have cost $125 to have somebody come out and actually repair. So again, you just saved $120. Couplings cost me about $5 between the couplings and the tubing. So again, pretty easy, straightforward. Thanks again for joining me for another episode of Things My Dad Didn't Teach Me. Look forward to seeing you next time. God bless.